Hey everybody. Sorry there was such short notice on this. I had some other stuff I had to get finished this morning. And I'm also doing this stream in a lower megabit per second rate. So my hope is that by doing that, the stream doesn't screw up midway through like it has been recently. In the future, I'm thinking about what I might do is end up getting some kind of like dedicated laptop for streaming.
There's a golden spatula.
One that would actually stream a little bit better, because that's another problem that could happen, is that my capture card is like too good for this laptop. Because my computer, well, my computer's 3 years old, and I don't think it's really intended for streaming. At least not higher level streaming. So, we are now in the Goo Lagoon Caves. And need to give an extra special thanks to everyone. Is there a sock gun there? There is. Okay. An extra special thanks to everyone for us hitting 3,000 subscribers yesterday. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize I was quite that close. I thought I was still at like 2,980-ish.
Pushing a single button is the most satisfying.
So that's awesome. So thank you guys very much for getting us to that huge milestone. Another sock up there. I feel like I hit 3,000 way faster. This was not a good idea. Ow. I feel like I hit 3,000 way faster than I hit 2,000. Not necessarily exponential growth, but definitely a lot of growth more recently between, you know, streams and such. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. And hopefully things only continue going up. Alright, so today I'd like to clear at least through the industrial park. Oh. There's not very much shadows on these jumps, so it's a little harder to place. Oh yeah, I saw, like, when I was looking at the reviews for this game, I think it was IGN gave it like a 2 out of 10. Like, I understand that it's not perfect. It might not be the most appealing thing to newer people who don't have the nostalgia. But a 2 out of 10? Nah, that's like... I'm pretty sure that a lot of the Ratalaika games and stuff get that kind of score. Or get better than that kind of score, I mean. So no, this game is not a 2 out of 10. Then again, I'm pretty sure IGN gave Last of Us 2 a 10. So, that says something. Oh, that could have hurt. They don't have the nostalgia. Either that, or they just couldn't beat the Kelp Forest slide. That's also a possibility. Oh, someone had said yesterday that maybe it was because a lot of the reviewers played like the original unpatched version of the game. Is not receiving enough video. What could you possibly want me to do? There is literally nothing different that I can do. I don't know what it is. And it's so inconsistent, too. Some days it works fine. Okay, well, we'll keep going for now. Ooh, there's a purple shiny. I'm not even going to send this out to Twitter because I'm scared that it's just going to crash on me. It looks like it's okay, though. For now, at least. Alright, so we've knocked down all the stalagmites, or stalactites, whichever one these are. This platform's ready, so we can head to the center. Ooh, that was a bit of a long jump. Now, I think there's something on the goo here. Ah, yep, there it is. I knew there was something else. Because I remember needing Patrick's Freezy Fruit in here for something. And that's what it is. Perfect. I mean, there's probably like a way you can trick it out and get to it a little more easily. And we've got the spatula.
I love opening presents.
Let's pick up some underwear. We're gonna jump back to the beginning. Gonna swap over to Patrick. Come on, Patrick, fall in the box. And now that we are Patrick, we can freeze the water. Doesn't matter if we die in the process, we can freeze the water and we're fine. Because there is another sock for us. Oh, we have enough to trade again. We have more than enough to trade again. I know we're going to need to play as Patrick here in a minute. Because he's the only one that can do the next objective. Hi, Barbo. Thank you. Let's see. We've got 8 out of 11 socks, so 3 more socks, a few more spatulas. So next up, we have to... What is it that he's going to make us do? It's like we have to destroy a thing, we have to clear out the pier.
Sorry, lad, but the carnival is
Closed.
If you help me get rid of that.
That's not good. Okay, you want me to get rid of your robot problem. Oh, right, we can't throw those little guys. They're too, they don't work. Really? Spammers? Freaking wasting my time. Alright, so now that that annoyance is out of the way, I love how just destroying that thing literally destroys the entire pier. But hey, that's all that Mr. Krabs wanted, was to destroy the robot. He didn't say how we had to do it, you know?
Well, it's not... Why don't you try something like... I need them crazy robot when you've destroyed them all.
Alright, let's do it.
I will crush them!
Where's the spawner that keep... Oh, there it is. How did I not even see that? Can Patrick hit it from here? Huh, apparently not. Alright, so I believe there's something down here. Maybe not. Actually, I don't see anything, so I'm going to assume no. Alright then. I do know that we have a mini-game to play right here. Whack-a-tiki.
Robot go boom!
Hi, Darren.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Okay, so here, we have to destroy some tikis. I don't know if you have to destroy all of them, or... I assume it's destroy all of them. Or a certain number within time. You're in Sand Mountain, nice. Yep, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the game a lot. Alright, so now that we're up here, hit that. Hammer. Now, something I never understood here. If you touch these, you take damage? Like, what? How does that damage you? Just touching it? Is it made out of acid or something? Like, that's always been a thing. That's been a thing since the, Is that... I was about to say, which one was that? That's the bungee hook. Yeah, the game's so much fun so far. I just wish the streaming worked a little bit better. So, this area... What? So that's their... That's hilarious, actually. That is hilarious. That's their anti-shiny exploit method. That's hilarious. To be honest, that's pretty great. Because what I was gonna say is, in the original version of the game, they discovered an exploit. You can take a stone tiki and throw it into one of the holes in here. And then, like, you bubble bowl into it from up there. And it gives you basically infinite shiny objects. That's great. They actually put in an anti-cheat method. Honestly, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, so here, we have to avoid... Hey, we did it. That was easy enough. I mean, that one can sometimes be a little problematic if you don't clear the robots, but I'm just an epic gamer move and didn't even bother with clearing the robots. Alright, so there's still the bungee spatula and the water spatula. I wonder if... I think they raised that up. Yeah, because this was another glitch you could do. Yeah, I can see why speedrunners might not be happy. They got rid of a lot of the old speedrun tactics. That's kind of funny. Because it used to be that you could jump up that without paying. Now, we need to switch to Spongebob anyway to do it. To actually do the bungee. But we can go ahead and pay for it. So we will... I assume we have to be Spongebob. I wonder if they changed this, though. I do want to see if they changed the bungee system at all. What did that do? They did not change it. Okay, so you do still have to be Spongebob. Alright, that's fine. I was expecting that. Anyway, let's do a slide real quick. We're going to get plenty of sliding action when we get to Sand Mountain. That's probably the next area we're going to head to, just because it's generally advisable to go to Sand Mountain before going to Rock Bottom or the Murmelair. Because in both Rock Bottom and the Murmelair, got the sock, it's actually easier to go to those areas later because of the certain kinds of enemies you fight, and because if you wait, you can have the cruise bubble before going in, which makes life a heck of a lot easier. Okay, we're just gonna smash these guys up. Bumper boat's cleared. Checkpoint. Let me get in this real quick. Trade this with Mr. Krabs, then we're gonna run back. Thank you for the spatula. Is that 30 or no, that's 29? Couldn't remember if the number went up afterward. Hi, Lazy Gamer. I also apologize if you hear any background noise. I think someone is doing, like, leaf blowing or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we want to jump out here. There is a spatula down here. Ah, that freezy fruit lasts for longer. Not that spatula. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I wasn't going to make that, I don't think. Let's take another freezy fruit. I love how this freezes this goo or whatever it's supposed to be. Oh! I didn't think they expired. Guess they do. Alright, so we're gonna grab this spatula. Then we gotta run back as Patrick, and we got a couple things to do with Spongebob. Because we gotta do the bungee as Spongebob. And I feel like there's something else I gotta do with Spongebob here as well that I'm forgetting. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I can make that. How are you guys doing on this Friday morning, now technically afternoon because it's 12:06 p.m. here? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm always ready for a weekend. Let me get this. And now... That did not look like it gave us enough momentum, but it did. So now that we're over here, we should be able to switch back to Spongebob, because I know we're going to have to hit a switch here. Alright, hold on, I'm sharing the link real quick, because the stream is kind of working, seems like, so... Alright, so now... I think that will take us back to the mainland. So we don't want to use those, because we're not quite done in the pier yet. Ah, nice. Yep, my weekends are off as well, so always excited for weekends. That, like, barely even hit him. Surf's up.
Pretty. Can't take it.
Alright, so that's going to... That should mean that, yep, Tower Bungee and Larry and all socks are done. But before we go back to Larry, we are going to go back to the pier, and we're going to bungee as SpongeBob, because we still got to do that. And we're going to have Goo Lagoon 100% completed, which is awesome. Then we can head off to Sand Mountain, where we're going to need a slightly absurd number of shiny objects. To be completely honest, Sand Mountain does require a lot of shiny objects, because you have to unlock all the slopes. More expensive than it has any right to be. I mean, 100%ing this game is kind of expensive. Just because you have to unlock all of the clams throughout every area, and some of them just get really, really pricey. Plus, you guys are telling me that apparently Mr. Krabs is more expensive in this version, which is awful. Alright, so jump out to the bungee. Got it. Quick and clean. Now, we just need to go back to Larry. But yeah, I'm always ready for the weekend. I am ready to catch up a bit on gaming. I have a lot of stuff to play this weekend. I mean, I gotta do my weekly login to Destiny 2. And see what's going on there. I'm close to finishing my next to last prophecy tablet for Vance. I just need one more advanced paradox amplifier and one more concentrated Radiolorian culture, however they're pronounced. Which, those are the easier two to... Well, they claim those are the two easier ones to get, but I've never had any issue getting the fossilized blossoms. Like, I always get one when I do Nightfall Strike. Like, no matter what, I always get one.
I don't...
Alright, so now that that's done, with Mr. Krabs running them, yeah, I could see that definitely being a thing. That's definitely fitting. Okay, so we're now at 32 spatulas. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna back up my save real quick. I know I'm doing this kind of often. I just don't want to take a risk because I've heard a lot of horror stories so far of people losing their saves. So I'm just gonna be incredibly safe about it until they fix the issues and back up my save as often as possible. Like after each area, or after each hour. Got paid, so you might have a new game. Nice. Gonna pick up SpongeBob or The Last of Us. Because SpongeBob's only $40. Last of Us is $60. Or you can save it for Ghost of Tsushima. Hey, Simon? Yeah, because second shift life. For now. Not for much longer. Because I'm getting started on a, hopefully on a different work from home position next week. By the middle of next week, or at the very least the week after, so happy about that. Be back to a normal schedule, or a normal-ish schedule. Second shift is more tiring than I thought it would be. Hey, Samantha? Favorite Ratalaika game? I mean, I haven't played that many of them. I played like 10 of them. Probably, out of the ones I've played, Full Blast, maybe.
I'm rollerific.
Spongeball speeds you up a lot. So, don't want to run into that.
Kerplooey! Oh!
So, the next place we're going to head off to is Sand Mountain. Hey, Chungo. Yeah, I mean, with Ghosts, I kind of want to get the Collector's Edition, the one that's like $20 more because it has the steel back and stuff. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's not worth $60, especially without multiplayer at release and a lot of dragging on.
What? You've used it before?
Yeah, he said he's used his toothbrush before.
I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
He's confirmed he's used it before.
Because of a tooth...
No, it's those blasted robots. They've taken over the ski slopes. How can I...
I found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often.
Well, he's not wrong.
Right here, it's embroidered with this lovely...
Why are you carrying around a bag of marbles?
I got a better idea. If you get rid of the robots at the bottom of every slope for me, I'll...
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay,
I have some marbles back home, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. No, I'm sure I do. GameSpot, they said this game's too hard. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. There's no way they would say... If they think this game is too hard...
Hey, you!
That's gotta be someone trolling on GameSpot or whoever. Or someone who just doesn't like SpongeBob. There's no way. I mean, to be fair, there's a handful of hard spatulas and socks in this game. I'm not denying that. There are a few that are hard. Like the Kelp Forest slide and one or two, and like the Sand Mountain, the sock that you get from the snowmen or sandmen. Ones like that, yeah, those are... I can understand those being a little bit harder. This game's no more than a 3 out of 10. Okay, so now we have the first of 3 races here. So we're gonna hit that. 70 seconds. I feel like that's less than we used to have. Man, Sand Mountain looks so different. I'm not as familiar with the sock locations here, but apparently I've already got one. Okay, so that's a sandy thing for something. We have to go down the slopes again as Sandy. Anyway, to clear everything. Now, I think I mentioned this before, oh, I missed a sock, dang it. The sensitivity is a bit high during these, like during these sliding sections, higher than it probably should be. That makes it a little harder to control. I just need to concentrate while I do this. I might not get it this time because, oh man, I missed 2 socks. Did they shorten this? That felt way shorter than the original slide.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Did they shorten them? That definitely felt shorter. Because that was only a minute long. Either that or I'm just not memorizing things that well. Hi, Arioka. You bought Resident Evil 4. They gave it a 2 out of 10 because it's too punishing. That's why they gave it a 2 out of 10. That reviewer must be younger than us. Like, they must be younger than us and never played any of the old school games. Glad you're liking Resident Evil 4. It's an awesome game. It's really heavily replayable as well. It has a lot of replayability to it. There's a lot of extra content to play in it. Because, I mean, even once you beat the game, you can go back and do it on Professional. You have separate ways, Assignment Ada, the Mercenaries, all that other stuff. I can understand some people giving it a 5 out of 10 outside of the nostalgia factor, even though I think that's still probably a bit lower than it deserves. Because it's not perfect. It has a few issues. People are saying that it crashes a lot, but it's a fun game, especially for the nostalgia factor. There's a couple of hard levels and puzzles in this, but not many. The main ones, there's a sock coming up in this area that's really punishing. That always has been. But that was back in the original game, even. There is the Kelp Forest slide is very punishing. It's the hardest spatula in the game. There's the rolling ball puzzle. I missed. I don't think there's anything actually up there. Yeah, it's just a purple shiny object. But I do know that there are 2 more socks on this slope that I didn't get the first time. Got that one. Oh, that's the halfway point on socks. Cool. So we are now halfway through the socks. And the last one is at the end of this slope. Oh, purple! It was worth it. It was worth the hit. Because we apparently need lots and lots of shinies. Someone said 24,000 shinies for the last Mr. Krabs spatula. Which, I don't remember it being that expensive in the original. Maybe it was. I mean, I don't know. It's been years since I 100%ed the game, so... maybe that's how it was. Maybe it's not. Okay, so first slope is done. 4 out of the 10 socks. Oh, now that's interesting. You guys saw that. It showed 0 out of 8 snowmen. If that means that we don't have to hit them all in a single life, then that removes probably the hardest sock in the game as being a problem. Because that is, without a doubt, the hardest sock. And, well, it's one of the hardest socks. I can't remember if there's a harder one. There might be, though, that I'm forgetting. Okay, so where is... oh, hey, Gary. How come you can speak snail? I thought only Spongebob could. Is there... I don't know if that's actually how I was supposed to get up here. So what this is going to want us to do... well, first let's pick up the easy purple. Seriously, you complain about this game being too difficult, that's just... or that it's too punishing? That's hilarious. Okay, so that's an easy... another spatula. Alright, so... that's going to be a little too expensive for now. I'm not going to bother with that yet. Instead, let's do the slopes first. Chuck. Bombot. It's 108. I know it was fairly expensive in the original version. I feel like in the original version it only went up by 1,000 each time you paid him, which would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. So not quite that much. Flounder Hill. So this, if it's the same as it used to be, then this is one of the hardest socks in the game. One that you probably will see me struggle with a bit. You have to destroy 8 snowmen without falling off. It'll be better if I save it for playing as Sandy. I can get some of them now, but I'll have to save the rest for playing as Sandy. Oh, I didn't realize I was almost dead. Wow, okay. That's on me then. I didn't realize I was so close to death. Yep, you do gotta destroy him. That's what I was expecting.
I fly like...
I mean, that's fine. I was expecting it to be that way. It'll be easier when we play as Sandy because she can jump over stuff. And hover over stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. Now that's weird. Those are like a little closer together. Okay, so there's a path up there that Sandy has to take that has at least one snowman and a sock on it. And then the last slope is a little unforgiving with the time limit. It's a little tough, unless you know some, like, other paths. Oh, you know what? I think I just missed a shortcut. I'm pretty sure I missed a shortcut. Yep, I did. Okay, if I don't get it this time, then it's because I missed that shortcut. That's on me once again, because I'm a little out of practice with this level. Bomb bots. I love how they have one of the best descriptions out of all the robots in the game. Because it's like, the bot you want to give to the person you like the least as a birthday present or whatever. Very fitting. Encouraging death upon young children that you don't like with bombs. Alright, so that's half of them. That's cool. They added in, like, the ski slopes above. That's kind of cool. Okay, there's no way I'm going to get it in time on this, but that's okay. God, I didn't even get, like, half of the snowmen either. And that's a sock up there that I missed. Man, I did horrible. I didn't miss... I can get the time easily. That's not actually that hard because there's at least one place where there's a shortcut. So that's not too bad. My PSN is NCSFan 001. Yeah, that's what I was thinking before, Arioka. It's that, I didn't quite grow up in that generation. I was one generation after that. Because when I was born, the N64 existed when I was born. But I grew up on the GameCube and the PS2. But yeah, some of those old games are just like... Kids these days could not beat them. They'd have no chance. Let me grab some extra underwear.
Like a new sponge.
I fly like the...
Alright, let's do this again. While also going for the snowmen. Is there one up here? I assume there is. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. So we gotta get Sandy up to that upper ledge in a minute. We'll deal with that later, though. That's not as important yet. Then I think I went up here before, so let's go down this time. This seems to be a faster path. Ooh, that was close. Oh, crap. Come on, stay on the slope. Stay on the slope. I tried to make that jump. Then I saw the snowman, then I almost fell off. That's 5. I'm definitely moving faster this time, at least. Those spikes are still sticking out of the ground. You'd still get stuck by them, SpongeBob. Like, they're still sticking out of the ground. You can still kind of see them. That hurt. You got your tongue right over the things. Alright, once again, I don't think I'm going to get the time, but that's, again, okay. I'll get it eventually once I actually take a shortcut that I'm too stupid to do now. There's still 3 more Sandmen, though, and I only know where 2 of them are. I think the last one's on Sandy's path. So I'll probably actually go down as Sandy next and just go ahead and finish it. Oh, maybe not.
Bam!
Ow. Ow.
Take it fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, I know I lost, but that's okay. I'm gonna switch over to Sandy and run it again.
I feel like a new sponge.
Because there's a sock at the bottom I can get. And there's the last Sandman that I think is on Sandy's path. So let's switch characters. I know, those old games, they don't give a you-know-what about what your age is. Hell yeah! Alright, we got one of the worst socks in the game out of the way. Wasn't there supposed to be another sock ledge up there somewhere? Thought there was. Is there not? Now, I know that in the original version, even if you died after getting all the Sandmen, Snowmen, whatever you want to call them, it was okay.
Better.
Yeah, you see, like, right there, that's an easy shortcut to make. Saves, like, 5 seconds. And you can do it on either path, so... Time limit's not bad here. It's only bad on the last one. Yeah, again, like, those spikes were sticking out of the ground. You'd take damage from that, you know. There is another sock, though, that I know that we can get.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
That I know exactly where it is. The other sock, it's on top of one of those, like, barrel things that we can go through. I think there is another sock on this slope, though, that I missed on Sandy's path from that jump, because I'm pretty sure there's another one. But let's get the time trial done first. The Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, if you mean the arcade games collection, then I think I remember Pac-Man being the easier one.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Of course you have to carry Patrick's socks. It is a collectible.
Well,
There's our
I'll
sock.
Make Patrick happy.
Yeah, if you mean the arcade game series games, then I think I remember the Pac-Man being easier. Okay, there's 3 socks left. I think one may be on Sandy's path. So, we'll come back here later, though, for that one. I want to just beat the time trial for now.
I fly like the wind.
If I don't find 3 on the last slope, then I'll know that it's on this slope. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on this one, but it could be that all 3 are on the other one. Ow.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Because I feel like there was a ledge you could hover to in that area. Again, we'll come back for it later, though, if it might be where it is. I'll just finish off everything else first. Okay, so I know that there's an easy shortcut we can pull off here. Now that we're not focusing on the snowmen anymore, it definitely makes life easier. Just jump right off to there. Nice, easy time save. It's like a 10-second time save. I'm honestly surprised at how I haven't fallen off yet of any of the slopes. Because I usually have more trouble with this, with Sand Mountain than this. I've only fallen off, like, not at all, I don't think, unless I was going for a collectible. Even then, I don't think I have. And these slides are excellent practice for what is to come. Because there is still pain to come. The other sock could be down here. Alright, well, we'll worry about that other sock later. We easily beat this time once you know what you're doing. You win! Return to Bubble Buddy for your reward. And we got a lot of shiny objects, too, which is good, because we're going to need them. Gonna need them for this area and for other stuff. Okay, so yeah, we'll come back to this slope later if I'm still missing a sock once we finish the last slope. I can't wait for you guys to have to watch me suffer through Kelp Forest. And the best part of that is, you get to watch me suffer through every minute of it because this is a live stream and I can't cut stuff out. Little dick. I was trying to drink some water and you came in and attacked me like that. That was a very unkind thing to do. Alright, so now we have the last slope. This time trial is a little tougher. I've beaten it plenty of times, but it's definitely the toughest in this set. Not as bad as Kelp Forest, though. Maybe this is the one, the extra one with Sandy. Alright, 2 minutes.
I love opening presents.
Let's roll.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
This is probably going to take a couple of tries. Especially while I'm looking for... I gotta remember where the shortcuts are and where the socks are. I know of at least one potential shortcut, if I can hit it. I might have already missed the trigger for it. This is going to be the hardest slide we've come to so far. You know, I think these platforms used to have... Well... He didn't die, though. Huh, okay. No, I don't live stream on Twitch. People...
I'm ready.
I asked about it, and a lot of people said to stay on YouTube, because, I mean, that's where my audience currently is. I want to try out a little bit on Twitch someday. And just see what it's like. At least give it a chance. Oh, we got Sasak.
Glad to have this back.
I will gladly take that, so there's only 2 more. I know where one of them is. I know exactly where one of them is. Okay, so we want to hit that. Okay, I know where the last 2 are. I know where both of them are. Alright, so we're good to go. We don't have to go back to the other slope. I know exactly where they are. Okay, so this boulder is going to crash into here. And now... jump off right where the purple shiny object is. That is a massive time save. Massive shortcut. That's going to save you like 20 seconds from the main path and 10 from this path. It's about the only way I could ever get through this one. Now I still have to actually make it down without dying, which is easier said than done. On this track especially. Is it just me though, or does this world not look as good as the other ones? Like, it's almost like the draw distance isn't right. Am I the only one that's noticing that? That's what it seems like, from what I can tell. Man, we crushed Larry's time. That wasn't even close. Life's as extreme as you wanna make it! Woo! All that matters is we won. Chucky! Alright, let me hit this. So this is going to get us another spatula. From Squidward's. Oh, I didn't hit that switch. Oops. That's a classic reference, though, that... Life's as extreme as you want to make it! Woo! Maybe we didn't sing it right. It's the one where Sandy has a week before hibernation and makes SpongeBob do all the extreme sports. Hey, Invisible, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I know you're not a SpongeBob fan, but this game is a classic for me. I absolutely love this game. This one was one of the ones that defined my childhood. Alright, 2 more socks and 1 more spatula, which is the bungee jump. Okay, so now we can switch over to Sandy. And actually, like, the strange thing is that SpongeBob has gotten better again. Like, it's not up to the level it was back when it first came out, but it's gotten better. Like, it's gotten back up to a higher level of quality than it was for a long time. So I give him credit for that. Jeez. Can I, like, not keep failing at that jump? That's the only jump I haven't been able to do successfully. And there's no checkpoints either. Let's try that again, without failure, hopefully. So we have 1 sock that's up there, the other one's in that cave that we used the shortcut in. Man, this area went better than I expected, which is a good thing. Like, I got the sock first try, pretty much. Got Larry's time. Sandy! Can you please stop screwing up? Okay, this is gonna work. Cyberpunk's gonna be really good, I think. Sandy! Land on the damn trampoline. Thank you. That's one complaint I have about this remake. The controls are not as responsive as they should be. There's input lag. The jumping on the trampolines and as well as Sandy swinging onto stuff is not as good as it probably should be. It's not game-breaking or anything, but it is at least a minor annoyance.
The shinier, the better.
But yeah, Cyberpunk looks pretty awesome. Ghost of Tsushima, probably going to be awesome. Gotta concentrate here. There we go. Now we're good. No, he doesn't actually marry her. It's a play. They did it as a big marketing thing for a really bad special episode. Nah, it doesn't actually happen. It's a play called The Marriage of SpongeBob. And it's only part of the Truth or Square episode, I think it is, which was not a good episode. Now that's nice. They actually muted the horribly obnoxious sounds of all the rocks falling on that path. They used to be an issue with the original, so that's a definite improvement.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick.
Alright. That's all the socks. Let's get out of here. Got 1 more spatula to get. We're making pretty fast progress, though. We're at over 40% completion. Destroy that. Now we're going to switch back to SpongeBob. See if Squidward has any other dialogue.
It shines.
Before we go anywhere else, I just want to see if he has any other dialogue. Now that we actually did everything.
Oh, thank Neptune, you did it! Now I can go get my equipment and ski in peace.
Actually, I think that Patrick borrowed your equipment.
What? Who said he could do?
I did. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind. Again.
Wouldn't mind, of course I mind. It's only the most expensive skiing equipment you can buy.
It's the most expensive you can buy on your cashier's salary.
Even know how to ski.
I want the worm now.
I never knew that there was extra dialogue for that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and like, also, how does that even work, Sandy and SpongeBob being together? That doesn't seem like it should be possible. As one is a squirrel and one is a sea sponge, which I don't even know how they reproduce in the first place. I'm not going to go any further with that thought.
If you fall down,
Isn't there a
it's always sick.
I wish you could just jump down so you wouldn't have to pay the 2,500 shiny objects for it.
ultimate wedgie experience?
And that's another spatula earned. So, that is 100% in Sand Mountain. We're going to head back to Patrick and obtain a spatula from him. And then I'm going to quit to back up my save again. And then we're going to head to the industrial park. And after that, we will earn our new ability, which will make the earlier areas of the game easier.
Wow,
Now they're
here's your... I don't...
And spatula. 42. The answer to all of life's questions. I think. I don't know, it's been forever since I read that book. Yeah, that's true. There is no logic. Okay, so let's save. Now, to back up my save again. Because for anyone who's tuning in more recently, I have to back up my save constantly because there are rumors of the game crashing and corrupting save data a lot for a lot of people. And I don't want to take that risk. So now we would only lose a few minutes of progress. I am also going to use the bathroom real quick. Yeah, the show is a bit of a insanity at times. Okay, next location. Next up, we're headed to the industrial park. There, we will obtain our extra move, or our last move, I mean. Then we can finish off Bikini Bottom. And the couple areas that we haven't finished yet. Industrial Park. Let's go.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
What's a chili relleno?
But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it.
Don't you just love when bosses are kind enough to show you their weakness? Aw, this arena looks so much better.
Great Barrier Reef!
This looks so much better than it... Oh, and they have the... Oh, now that is nice.
Look at that!
That they actually have things that show you where the goo is going to hit. That was always the worst part of this fight, is you didn't know where the goo was going to hit. Because the game made sure not to let you see where it was going to hit.
Barrier Reef!
That's actually great. That's definitely an improvement.
Oh, and the robot is
So if you get
down.
hit,
And the robot is down.
if you get hit, I think it resets the attack pattern.
Do-si-do, and around you go.
We're gonna try not to get hit. It'll inevitably happen, though, most likely. It's hard not
And
to.
the robot is down.
Nice. You're also on the Patrick bot. Okay, phase 1's done. I think it's $40.
That does it. You pushed
And now he is... A hot fudge twister Texas style sounds like...
What is Sandy
poop
going
joke?
to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Do-si-do, and around you go.
Oh, that... Why didn't she grab the Texas symbol? It's not a big deal because we reset at the start of this phase, but she didn't grab the Texas symbol, and I was hitting circle.
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
Yeah, it's either 30 or 40.
Great Barrier Reef.
So what this is going to do is the Texas symbols are going to create boxes. This is going to matter in a moment. First one isn't a big deal. First hit's normal. But now, he's going to create a layer of goo.
Goo could melt anything.
And that means that we are going to have to produce more boxes. Gotta concentrate here, at least until the end of this phase when we get a checkpoint. That's 2. Gotta hit him one more time in this phase.
SpongeBob will be back in the ring.
Only slightly disgusting. So now we're going to swing around again. Produce some boxes. The last phase is always the hardest, though. Oh, come on. That ain't on me. If she would actually grab onto the things like she's supposed to.
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
Come on, this fight's not that hard.
Do-si-do, and around you go. Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy.
Okay, we gotta do it again.
The robot is down.
Like I said, that's been my biggest complaint so far about this game is that the lassoing doesn't work like it's supposed to. It doesn't work as well as it did in the original.
Do-si-do, and around you go.
I feel like you probably don't actually need this many platforms. But this seems to be keeping me out of range of the goo for the most part, so...
Change tactics and fast.
Okay, that worked.
One more douse with that
Ooh,
stuff,
don't fall.
and
Don't fall.
SpongeBob will be back in the ring.
Now we're going to jump around again.
Great Barrier Reef.
Crap, he actually hit me. That's the first time he's hit me.
Oh, that's gotta sting.
So unfortunately, that resets that part, that hit. But that's A-okay. There we go. Phase 2 done. That was far more difficult than it should have been.
It's time to roll out some
Alright, thank you for hinting at what we have to do, SpongeBob. Alright. This part. Not only do we have less floor to work with, but the attack is different. We have to bubble bowl him.
Better change tactics and fast.
And we gotta do this 3 more times. And sometimes you're gonna have to do it while on moving platforms.
Great Barrier Reef.
Unless... I wonder if they...
Prime bowling moment right here.
Really?
Strike!
So is it set to where he will always have his back to you at the end of that? Because if so, that makes this easier.
Great barrier
Feel like a
reef.
new sponge.
'Cause if so, that actually makes the fight a lot easier.
I see a prime bowling moment
Wow.
right here.
I mean, it's still hard if you're in the wrong position like that. Wow, they made that fight easy. They made it easier.
Saving me, guys.
That is a lot easier than it used to be. Because it used to be that he would
Thanks, Sandy.
have his back in a random direction, no matter what. But now it's always
Gonna make me blush.
face toward you, which makes it really easy, so you don't even have to move that much. Okay, they even nerfed that. They made that easier. That's hilarious. And GameSpot said this is too hard. Good lord, they actually did make that easier. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The chum.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system.
So what are you gonna?
We, of course, meaning you,
Are going to have to go out there and get those golden spatulas.
Something's.
Gee, it couldn't be the fact that Plankton has always been the villain, right? You're so gullible,
Bubble Buddy,
Spongy.
I bet the next move.
Ooh,
Super Pinky
yes,
Shake
that's
on
our
there.
teaching of our new ability.
Paying my.
When you're not moving, press this button.
What?
So L1 is the cruise bubble. Yes, we now have access to the cruise
SpongeBob
bubble.
to mission control. The launch is a go.
Okay, so it's not inversed. It's normal, not inversed. Alright, so first things first. We're gonna hit these. The cruise bubble looks much better. It's definitely an improved design. Perfect. That is going to create us a trampoline. Which gets us up here for another golden spatula. And then that's just other options over. Okay, so now we need to get to over here.
Wow. 6 pairs of underwear.
Now we have maximum
I am
underwear.
one unbeatable sponge.
Awesome.
Fresh like a sponge.
We got an easy sock to grab right here.
Another find for Patrick.
And now, let's see, where shall we go next? I think I'll go ahead and grab the spatula that's in here. There's still another
Is there
spatula
food
and
here
sock
yet?
inside of... Oh, TV.
Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the Chum Bucket. Yes,
Right where we're standing.
Captain, owner of the and then stomp on your children. And stomp on your children's
Oh,
children.
Plankton.
This has been a Bikini Bottom.
Our sweet little murderous, single-celled organism. Ow.
Oh,
Hey,
sparkly.
come on. There we go. Got that spatula. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. You know, something funny about the Chum Bucket. Why are those up there if I can't even, like, hit them with that? That's weird. Anyway, Chumbalaya has been new ever since the first time the Chum Bucket appeared. It's been a new item on the menu ever since then. Fun fact of the day. Alright, so next up we need to head to the Krusty Krab. There's a couple things in there that we have to grab. There's a spatula and a sock. And then we can actually go back to some earlier areas. There's a few other things we gotta do. We got 2 socks to grab in...
I feel like I should be working.
Oh, I'm gonna have to focus here. This is the hardest spatula in Bikini Bottom.
I feel like a new sponge.
Where's the duplication of Tron? It's up there. Yeah, this is the hardest spatula in Bikini Bottom. Because the robots in here are highly obnoxious ones.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Ah, sleepy times. Oh, there's 2 of them up here. Oh, that's different. There used to only be 1. Alright then.
I'm ready.
Now there's 2.
Ready. I feel like I should be working.
That's one of the few things I've seen that's made the game harder. Or where they tried to make the game harder, presumably. Ah, great. So that's still a... Oh, duh, that's how you get up here. The game's going good so far. I'm liking it a lot. It's very nostalgic. Alright, there we go. That should make things a bit easier.
I feel like a new sponge.
This battle's always a bit hectic. These things, the Berserk bots, not a fan of them. Okay, all that's left are the sleepy times. So, this is why you want to save both the Murmelair and Rock Bottom for later. If you can. Because now you'll have access to the cruise bubble, which makes things much, much easier. It allows you to take out the sleepy times without the bubble bowl. Definitely just makes the game a little bit easier. At least it makes a couple of areas easier. Some big brain moves going on, you know. Whoa. Okay, platform. What is this, the end of Indiana Jones 3? Alright, so we gotta destroy... Do we have to destroy all the catch-up things? Or is it only at the other area? Man, we still don't have a whole lot of shiny objects, though. Hope we're gonna have enough to get through the next couple areas. I know of a good place to farm shiny objects in SpongeBob's Dream. I don't know if it's the best place to do it in the entire game, but it's the way I've always done it. Okay, what have I missed in here? The anchor, maybe? Because I gotta smash everything. I was joking. Yeah, in Indiana Jones, the 3rd movie, there's the section where he has to walk on the basically invisible bridge. As the test of the leap of faith. And this thing, like, phases in and out of existence.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Alright, now this should be our last spatula and sock of Bikini Bottom. We'll head to Murmelair next, because it's chronologically you're supposed to do it first when you enter the second part of Bikini Bottom.
Phew. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, actually, no, we're not going to head there next. We got to head back to Jellyfish Fields in downtown first to clean up what's left of those areas. So Bikini Bottom is 100% complete. Industrial Park is 100% complete. Jellyfish Fields. Let's see. There's one of them's in the first area. I want to platinum all the games I have on my list, at least that are still obtainable. A couple aren't. I'll get my completion up more. I'll have less than 100 missing trophies someday. Okay, fastest way to get this would be the... Where's the teleport box? There it is. So yeah, we got 2 more socks to get here. The first one is right over here. We could have gotten this one as soon as we finished the Poseidon, but it just makes sense to wait. Well, that's disappointing. That's not even a 7-10 split, that's a bigger split.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in
There we
the
go,
water.
got that
Smells
sock out of the way.
Vic.
Oh, we're gonna be able to trade Patrick again. Now... Where's the other one? Yeah, fastest thing to do would be to transit to here and then go through another loading screen. This will get us there faster. But yeah, I definitely want to platinum everything I have left on my list. Someday. Platinum and 100%. Alright, so we gotta travel back to the lake. Okay, why did it play the celebration music? Okay, it's... where is this one? Right there? Yep, there it is. Tartar. Alright, so here... we have to use the cruise bubble to hit these 5 things. There might be a way that you could trick this out and do it with the bubble bowl. I don't know, but I doubt it. And then that is going to get us 100% completion in Jellyfish Fields. So these 3 areas are done. Goo Lagoon's 100%. Poseidome is 100%. Now we just gotta head to downtown. Ah, you don't have... that sucks. Yeah, PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. I know that... I don't feel like that screwed over too many people because there weren't a whole lot of online trophies and they were pretty easy. At least to boost. Okay, so now that we're back in here...
Tartar sauce! The horror!
oh, heck yeah! I don't think they could do that in the original version. I don't think they could bounce off walls. Oh, that's actually really cool.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not.
Nice.
I'm not afraid of
That's
heights.
pretty cool, actually. I like that. Get some physics going in here. I didn't mind physics. I despised chemistry in college. I missed. I despised chemistry in college. I despised biology in high school. Thankfully, I didn't have to do it again in college. I was pretty good with physics and engineering, though.
Control, the launch is a go. Sometimes pushing a single
There we go.
button is the most satisfying.
So that's gonna get us a
Push,
spatula.
Push, push, push.
And it's
Like
also...
a spring breeze.
we're gonna need to switch to
Somehow
Sandy,
I
though.
don't think he needs a hand.
We switch over to Sandy. I probably could have stacked PlayStation All-Stars, but never ended up doing it. Too late now. So, grab a spatula. And then we got to get that Texas symbol, because that's going to take us to our final... what do you call it? Final sock.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Yep, there's final sock, purple shiny,
It said push,
and a
I
switch.
obliged.
So, we now have Downtown 100% complete. Sand Mountain 100% complete. So, all we have left, Murmelair, Rock Bottom, Kelp Forest, Chum Bucket Lab, Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, Patrick, SpongeBob's Dream, and Mr. Krabs. Let's transition back to Patrick. So we are doing good on the progress so far. I wonder if we're going to get another PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale on PS4. Or, no, PS5, not PS4. Because now you could have Sam from Death Stranding. You can have Aloy from Horizon. You could probably have another character from Killzone.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
More from Ratchet and Clank, maybe. Okay, so that is putting us at 48. Mermalair will be our next destination, but first, for safety reasons, we're going to back up save again. No risk. I am not redoing any more of the game than I ever have to. Certainly not redoing a boss fight if I can avoid it. Just don't want to take any risks of things going wrong. So I guess the big question is, with this game out, and once Destroy All Humans comes out next month, where's THQ Nordic going from there on the remakes and remasters? Like, where are they going to go next? Like, are we going to get more of the Nickelodeon games, or are they going to scrap that because the first one, because this one didn't do well with reception, even though it sold, I think, fairly well? Will we get another Destroy All Humans? I don't know. I hope we get more of both. I want to see more of both. Okay, so PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. That was a relatively easy platinum.
SpongeBob.
Wasn't the easiest out there, but it's not too hard. Hit the wrong button there. I mean, I've already 100%ed Resident Evil 4 twice.
Ah, Checkers, the king of non-contact sports.
And to the Mermalair. First time, we'll see the cutscene. Let's go. Mermalair, I think, only has 4 socks. It also has one of the most annoying spatulas. And we're here. So, as stated previously, you are at a massive advantage if you come here later.
Mermaid.
Evil! Mermaid Man
You
is
shouldn't
one of the
sneak up on
voices that
Mermaid
they didn't
Man
get
like
the normal
that.
actors.
His heart's not so good.
Sorry, Mermaid Man. It's just that I'm always so excited.
All right, kid. Knock it off.
Well, I really want a new pair of sunglasses.
A new pair of
That's
sunglasses
not
because
what I
Patrick's out on your old ones.
Actually,
It is?
It is?
yes. A bunch
The evil
of-
robots have taken over the security system.
Thursday, and we have a whole bunch
You have a whole bunch of
doctor's
doctor's appointments.
Ah, fished.
Go talk to
I accept it.
the...
To the doctor's office! Away! Alright, so you are at a huge advantage if you come here later.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Because,
Cha-ching.
well, if I didn't do that, it would have been nice. Actually, go back to this side, because we have access to the cruise bubble in addition to the bubble bowl. And normally you're supposed to come here just with the bubble bowl. And having the cruise bubble means that everything is just a bit easier. Is there a sock down here? Because there's only 4 socks here. I can't remember exactly. I know that there's one hidden on like an off path here. There's one here. I think there's one in the rolling ballroom. Hey, really? That wasn't nice. Can't be doing that. Come on now, robots. Gotta play fair. Can't be hitting me while I'm floating like that. Of course that missed. This is duplication of Tron, it respawns. I mean, I need the shiny object, so it's not that big a deal. It's just slightly annoying. Yeah, there's 4 socks in the Mermalair that we gotta find. We got spatulas, including, of course, the rolling ballroom. Ooh, we have a new enemy. The ARF. Pretty solid tutorial sequence. Man, he looks so much better in this version. He is way more detailed. He is extremely detailed compared to how he was. Okay, since we have to destroy every kind of robot, do that. Now, you're supposed to fight him with the bubble bowl. because he'll teleport away from you. But I have the cruise bubble. They thought ahead of me. You can't cruise bubble him anymore. Never thought they would have taken that out. Wow. So they changed him. Because he would teleport away as soon as you hit him in the original. Huh. Okay.
I love opening presents.
As soon as you got near him, he would teleport away. Wow. I'm honestly surprised at that. How do I get to that? Do I have to pay for it? That's surprising, though. Wouldn't have expected that. Okay, so we can't get out there. Days Gone... I don't know. Did that not work? There we go. I know that the Platinum's easy. It's more the 100% that I'm worried about. And we'll go back over there in a second. Yeah, I'm more worried about the 100% because of the challenges. Have not heard kind things about that aspect of the game. Playing Way of the Samurai 2, nice. So was that the first of the switches? It wasn't. Okay. I can't believe they would change those enemies, though. That's really surprising. Oh, there's the switch. Makes the invisible boatmobile. That's actually smart of them, though, that they would change that to make that a little bit harder. Now, you can still hit the Sleepy Time robots with the cruise bubble, which is good, so that'll still make rock bottom easier.
The ultimate.
And sock.
Another find for Patrick.
Easy sock. Now we're just gonna have to spin it back the other
Nothing like
way.
the smell of bubbles in the
Nothing
morning.
too bad
It
there.
smells like victory.
Oh crap, I didn't mean to do it again. But yeah, Days Gone, I'm not really worried about if I were to go for the Platinum for it, because the Platinum's not too bad, but it's got some brutal DLC. Not the New Game Plus stuff and the higher difficulty, that's not a big deal, because you can do it on New Game Plus. The challenges. So was that the first Switch that... No, that still wasn't the first Switch either, okay. Well, further in. We got one sock, got a spatula, killed another enemy. I think the only enemy left is the oil slick. And the crunch time. Are there only two enemies left?
Of the wrinkly superheroes, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Squidward, am I happy to see you? And not just the kind of happy you feel in the front of your knees, but the kind of happy you feel in the back.
I don't want to know why you think that way.
I'll let you look at this.
I feel like that was meant to be a sexual joke.
Would it kill them to lay down a few throw rugs?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, you gotta decorate. You wanted to decorate. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch to Patrick at some point to get that. We can't do that until later, though, when the teleport box is active.
Bolorama!
So this will take us to the center with the checkpoint. Alright, so we can start out here. We've got a little job for Patrick here. I don't remember the Murmelair all that well, compared to some of the other areas.
I got a job.
Leave it.
All you have to do is pick. No.
Throw the...
You might.
Throw the toot-toot. What's this? Ah, springboard for Patrick, of course. Okay, so... I'm assuming, yep, this is how it used to be. Got it. First one. I think you have to do all of these in a single life. Then this one is gonna launch stuff at us, I believe. That was entirely useless. As a trap, that was even easier than it was on the original version. One more. Let the watermelon explode. Now... I think the watermelons might have slightly more time on them than the original game. It seems like they might. Can't tell, though.
You did!
And we got a spatula. Halfway through the game. That is 50% completion, folks. 50%. We haven't even done most of the easy Mr. Krabs spatulas that just require a lot of shiny grinding.
You're gonna need a lot more power to... You think you can...
I can see.
Now listen, if you throw some... Turn all eight...
Sorry.
Oh, this. This puzzle would be easy if you knew the solution going in, but I don't. Basically, the throw fruit, it activates the switches nearest. Like the switch that it hits and the two around it. And I don't remember the solution. Maybe they do explode the same speed, because this one is. Okay, we've almost got it. Oh, that actually almost had it. That it? No, there's one left. Crap. Ah, I wish I could remember the solution to this. Because I know that there's a solution that works every time. Hey, fallen one. That is clearly not the solution. Oh! Well, I didn't actually mean to hit that, but okay. Hit that one. Are there more towers? I don't remember there being this many. Quite honestly, I don't remember there being this many. I can only ever get it down to 4. Okay, now I'm just repeating myself. That's not going to make a difference. Okay, hit this one. And hit that one. Now I hit this one. Flip 3 of them. Now there's 2 left. Okay. Making progress. Hit that. Now hit this one. This one. Ah, I think I got it. Oh, crap. No, I don't. Working on the collectible cruise of Last of Us 2. I gotta get 6 empties in a row. There's 2 empties over there, and 1 there. I gotta get 6 that are off in a row. Let's see. If I hit that one, it'll flip those. Try this one. Okay. Is this gonna be it? That flips those around. Come on! I can't get it down to more than 1. How do you do this? Yeah, how do you do this? Yeah, I can only ever get it down to 1. I don't get it. Reset it. If I can get it down to 6 of them in a row, I can figure it out. Let's see. Okay, flip that one. This one. Now this one. Oh, I think I got it. There's 3 there, and 3. Okay, I got it. Oh, that was more annoying than I expected it to be. Yeah, it's an extremely fun game, Samantha. I mean, it's one of my favorites from the old days.
Well,
What do you need?
why my... Here, have a go...
A golden spatula.
Oh boy, oh
Alright, so we've got that switch. That's the first one for the computer mainframe. Oh crap, I missed the... Is that a sock? Yes, it is. Okay, so I gotta get back up there. That's fine. That shouldn't be that hard to get. Let's pick up another throw fruit. Did I thought I saw a teleport box up here. Oh, it's over there. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna get Patrick.
How many
Of
of these
course.
do I have to
Hit the
carry?
tiki. Okay. Let's try it again. This is not supposed to be a hard sock. Not a long slide. Doesn't give you a whole lot of time to prepare, but it's not that difficult.
Ouch!
I don't care if we take damage. It's not going to do anything.
Have you been lonely
Got it.
out there all alone?
Alright, so we got that one done. Okay, we're going to need Spongebob. Switch over to the sponge. What was the red? Did someone throw something at me? Yep, it's my first time playing this version of it. I've played it many times on the PS, or no, on the GameCube actually.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells
Wait,
like
is it?
victory.
Okay, that was weird. Ooh, Chuck.
Too pretty.
Get him.
Dad, take it.
Oh, if that had gone off and hit him, that would have been cool. Why am I doing that when I have this? We can use... Man, that thing is... Controls are not good on the cruise bubble either. Take him out. Get rid of the Chuck. So let's see if that was just a one-time thing with the ARF or if that's a mechanic of the game now. Sure is. Wow. Again, I'm still surprised that they would change that. So you still have to hit him with the Bubble Bowl in this game, or with the Melee. That's really surprising, actually. Guess they knew that people could exploit the game by coming here late and not have to deal with them as in a difficult fashion. Okay, so that is another slide that you could have gone on. That activates the other wall. And then... how do I get over there? Presumably the slide has something to do with it. Purple shiny.
I feel like a new sponge.
Ah, there was a switch here that I didn't even see. And now we have a quick wall jump. I feel like that's one you could probably exploit.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
This one, though, you couldn't. Yeah, there we go. Another golden spatula.
In order for me to regain control of the first one, when you have...
Well, I already hit one of them. It's not the first one. We've hit two of them. Okay, so this will take us to the security tunnel. But there's still... That one we can't do until later. I know we can't do that till later. So what we need to do now... we need to have access to Patrick. So we can go back to the start. We'll go through here and do it.
Gary!
There should be a character switch in here. You took the elevator? Well, why didn't we look for an elevator first? Because I gotta switch over to Patrick for something in there. We'll do this room first. We'll do what we can of it. Might require shiny objects at one point. More bomb bots, UFOs. Need shinies. Don't get hit by the floor. Another checkpoint. This isn't much of a security tunnel. It's relatively easy to stay safe. I know I say that and then I take damage, but it's not that hard to avoid stuff. I know that there is a sock in this room. I remember it. I'm pretty sure there were exploits you could do in here as well. Gotta wait for this floor to come back. Oh, there's a tar robot. Should have killed him while I had the chance. Not even gonna bother with him, no point. They're annoying, they're not worth fighting most of the time. No point of fighting robots I don't have to, especially when my health isn't full. That was close, but we got it. Alright, we're toward the top of this area. There's another ARF. And I knew that there would be another thing I'd have to pay for. That was a good throw. Man, I still can't believe that they would change it like that. Like, that's very surprising that they would actually make it so you can't exploit that as easily. Okay, that'll take us to the rolling ballroom. Hit this switch. This should be how we gain access to the rest of this area. But before we do that, I think that's only for a sock. I'm going to go ahead and make sure the rolling ballroom is available for teleport. So I don't have to come back through here ever again. This is, of course, a very infamous little area of the game.
I feel like a new sponge.
This is one of the game's hardest spatulas. Oh, there's the sock. Couldn't remember exactly where it was.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Okay, got that one. I don't really want to do the rolling ballroom right now. But I will go ahead and make sure it's available to us.
You start the good luck.
That way I can at least teleport here in the future. Where does this door take me? Murmulaire main chamber. Let me see where that puts me out at. I'm actually curious. So it just puts me out right here. Okay. So I still need to switch to Patrick to do whatever's still in here, but I don't know how to get there. Let's try going back this way. I feel like this isn't really how it's supposed to be done, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay. I might have to jump off from the slide. There's a little cave over there. I wonder, though, because it's not a sock. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. It's been a long time. It might be nothing.
Now, how to get...
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that intriguing comment. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I think that's all that might be, is that might only be a way into that little area over there. Okay. So shut down the security system, the rolling ballroom, and the final boss. Okay. No. Or actually, yeah, go to the rolling ballroom. I don't think we actually have to go activate that at all. I don't know what it even is for. Favorite Infamous game? I don't know. I like the first one a lot. Okay, first things first in here is to get rid of the duplication-atron, so it doesn't bother us. Invisible wall. Excuse me? So are you going to make it so I can't get rid of the wall? Or that I can't get rid of the duplication-atron? If so, that's really stupid. No, you can. Okay. Good. Oh, is this a security system? Oh, okay, that's done. Okay, this. I might have done it too quickly. Why did it... Oh, now it works. Okay, so it decided not to work at first. That's kind of cool, it actually tells you if you fail. Okay, we get that. Now we have some time. Oh, I remember that, yeah. Man, that's been so long since I played that game.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
Okay, that should be good. Hope I didn't do it too early. Got it, just barely. Got that. Oh my god, go! I'm scared. I did it in 2 tries. One of the top 5 hardest spatulas in the game, and I got it done in 2 tries. Wow, I built up a lot for that. Okay, I'll take it. I'll gladly take that. You know, this might seem stupid because it's only been a little while since I did this. But I am not doing that again. I'm simply not. We're backing up the save right now. Because I am not doing that ever again, or I am not doing that again. Because I am not letting the game corrupt my save data and having to do that again. But hey, that is one of the hardest spatulas in the game done. That's what Infamous could do to you, but I still love the first Infamous. That game's fun, and honestly, I liked Second Son a lot. And it was a PS4 basically release title, not quite released, but early on. Alright, so awful spatula is awful and out of the way. All we have left, one more sock, the security system, and the boss. I believe. Let me make sure that's correct. Yep, shut down the security system and the boss. I know where the sock is. It's one of the trickier ones. Probably the toughest one here. So we're going to return to here. Kill this guy because it's worth some shiny objects. Ow. They might actually manage to kill me here because there's some traps and stuff here. Let me go ahead and grab some underwear.
Like a spring breeze. Cha-ching!
We are running very low on shiny objects, though, which is not good. So what we need to do now is navigate this area over to a sock. I don't know how I got past that. Ah, almost. Okay, fall off so I don't actually get a different checkpoint. Yeah, if you're just listening, it probably doesn't make sense, but golden spatulas are the main collectible. They're needed to shut down the robots and get into Plankton's lab where the robots came from. That's what they're needed for. Or maybe it's that you have to hit him twice quickly. You might be able to do it with the cruise bubble if you hit him twice quickly or something. And socks are Patrick's socks that we have to collect because the robot stole all of them for some reason. Never really explained, but it's a thing that happened. Jeez, game. Yeah, I saw that there's going to be another Nickelodeon Kart Racers. I own the first one, but I still haven't actually played it. Okay, I think they're easier to kill overall, because I don't think you used to be able to kill them that way, which is nice. Come on, game. Give me a freaking break. This was not this bad on the original version. I do not remember having this much trouble here. There's gotta be more electrical things in this version. I mean... Oh, wait a minute. I see a trampoline. I wonder if I might be able to trick this out a bit.
There's nothing like the smell of
At least that's getting me some shiny objects, so that's not too bad. So we're gonna need a lot of them. We're not gonna need any more in the Murmulair, but we're gonna need them in Rock Bottom. Okay, I've got an idea. Got it. That was more annoying than it had any right to be. But it's done. And now, we can return to the main room, where we can shut down the security system, or activate the security system, whatever we were doing. And then we got a mini-boss. Alright, Karen.
I have regained control of the... You have pressed.
Grab that. Another spatula. And now hit the switch. And that grants us access to the boss fight. Well, mini-boss, technically. Is it actually going to make me walk this entire path good? I was about to say, like, that's not nice. You don't need to do that. That's more effort than I'm willing to put in. I mean, it's not, but it is.
And we got a good checkup.
Hooray for justice in all its multi-splendor glory!
Yeah, well, Justice Boy, you also cut the power to the Mermalayer's VCS. That's Villain Containment System.
Is that bad?
Does Mermaid Man...
Better game than Last of Us 2, maybe.
Yes, I do!
Oh, no. It looks like one of the villains is broken free.
At least it doesn't take anywhere near as long. And this game's 10 hours to 100%, especially if you know you can do it even faster if you know it. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming again. Doing this shit again. Gotta be raw all around.
Looking at shit.
Unbelievable.
Never forgive you!
Friggin' Spectrum. Oh, that's just... Oh. Pig!
Maybe.
If it's gonna crap. Do any other league out of the thrall is really sped. Test something. Internet speed test. Let's get some of this. It respects its main. Yeah. Frames dropping. Down speed is doing this for my internet. Throttled. Thank you, Spec. Pieces of dog shit. Human beings. Tube, it hasn't been my capture. It has computer by Spectrum. I can prove that now. I guess I'm picking VPN before the so that should fix it. And it ruins the stream. I wanted to at least get through this fight today, but no, that's not it. Alright, well, I'm going to be picking up a VPN. And I'm going to be contacting Spectrum about this. Because I can now prove they're doing. I can now officially prove that they are doing this to me. I might be able to switch that to manual server in the future as well. Alright guys, for today, I'm not going to do this anymore while the video's not going to work. Told by my internet provider, I'm going to have to call them both, because I doubt they're going to. Thank you, though. Really appreciate you guys for 3,000 subscribers. That is awesome. I could not be happier about that. Really awesome.